Uyen xin trân trọng kính chào quý vị khán thính giả. Kính thưa quý vị, vào tuần trước thì chúng tôi đã có mặt ở trên NBC, Universal NBC ở trên thành phố Burbank, ngồi xuống phỏng vấn một vị khách rất là đặc biệt và rất là dễ thương của chương trình The Voice. Khách của chương trình The Victoria To Uyen Show hôm nay đó là nam ca nhạc sĩ đến từ Portland, Oregon, Taylor John Williams. Thưa quý vị, là một trong những người đã được vào chung kết của cuộc thi The Voice, rất là ăn khách trên truyền hình NBC năm nay. Và năm nay thì mặc dù anh không có thắng giải nhất, nhưng mà at least Taylor John Williams cũng đã được nằm ở trong top 5. Và những quý vị nào theo dõi cái chương trình này từ đầu cho đến cuối thì chắc chắn quý vị không xa lạ tiếng hát của nam ca nhạc sĩ Taylor John Williams. Sau đây thì cho chúng tôi xin được gửi đến quý vị cuộc phỏng vấn rất là đặc biệt của Tố Uyên với Taylor John Williams.
The Voice là chương trình thi hát trên truyền hình và thí sinh tranh đua để được một trong 4 giám khảo chọn vào đội của họ. Sự khác biệt giữa The Voice và American Idol cũng như các chương trình khác là giám khảo không thấy mặt thí sinh khi họ hát. Nếu muốn chọn, giám khảo phải quay ghế lại và nhìn vào mặt thí sinh đang hát. Nếu có hơn một giám khảo quay lại, thí sinh cũng chỉ được chọn một. Sau khi chọn đủ người cho nhóm của họ, các giám khảo sẽ huấn luyện thí sinh để họ có thể trình diễn trên sân khấu trước khi hàng ngàn khán giả tại chỗ và hàng triệu khán giả trên TV. Các giám khảo sau đó sẽ phê bình từng thí sinh và sau đó để cho khán giả bầu chọn bằng cách gửi text qua điện thoại cho ban giám khảo để quyết định ai tiếp tục thi và ai bị loại. Năm nay, thí sinh Craig Winboy do ca sĩ Blake Shelton chọn thắng giải The Voice. Vị khách đặc biệt của chương trình tối nay đó là thí sinh Taylor John Williams vào tới vòng top 5 năm nay, thưa quý vị. Taylor John Williams sinh ra ở Oregon, có bà nội là người Việt và bà đã xem buổi chương trình trình diễn của cháu mình từ đầu cho đến cuối và luôn đứng dậy cổ vũ cho cháu của mình. Tố Uyên rất là hân hạnh được gặp Taylor John Williams tại Universal Studios Stage 3 vào tuần trước. Xin được gửi đến quý vị cuộc phỏng vấn đặc biệt sau đây.
So Taylor, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Of course.
I had to say you are so good on the show, and you know we all miss you, and we really love what you've been doing for the last I don't know how many weeks.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell us what inspired you to coming on the show, The Voice. Season 7,
it's a mystery.
Right?
This is never ever something I thought I would do, and I think it just kind of sounded like a fun idea. I've never auditioned for anything like this before.
Never?
So the whole open call and just kind of seeing what happens, it was kind of alluring to me. So I decided to just go for it, have fun with it. You know, just get out of town, have some fun in LA, and then I blinked and now I'm here.
Speaking of get out of town here in LA, what is your perspective about LA versus Portland?
Ooh, Portland's got a really special place in my heart. Just Oregon in general. It's so beautiful, and it just feels really healthy being there. Just like where humans should kind of be if they want to be wholesome.
Not here in LA. Not wholesome.
It's a little different here. It's very fast and it smells a little funnier. But
You mean pollution?
There's some of that. There's some strange stuff in the air.
Yeah. So now I'm sure a lot of Vietnamese people, they don't know that you do have some Vietnamese blood. Tell us about your relatives and your grandma, because we see her a lot on the show, and I'm pretty sure she's very proud of you.
She is an incredible little Vietnamese lady.
Oh.
She's been there, you know, literally since day one, and has shaped a lot of who I've grown up to be, and taught me a lot about how to care about people. And yeah, she's definitely one of my favorite people.
Does she teach you how to cook Vietnamese food? Do you have a Vietnamese favorite dish?
I'm much more interested in just eating what she cooks.
Like what?
As opposed to cooking.
Phở.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could eat that every single day of my life. And
Yeah?
be just fine.
Really?
Yeah. She makes a lot of like Thai foods too, though.
That sounds good.
And som tam.
Some
Get
thumb.
down on some som tam. And just a lot. A lot.
Do you have a favorite dish that you can eat every day besides phở?
Oh.
Won't get sick of it ever?
Man. I mean, spring rolls. I
Cereal?
can pretty much.
Yeah. The fresh one or the fried one?
Both.
Both?
Both. Yeah, my grandma's specialty is the fried ones, but
The fried one.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the fish sauce?
Of course.
Right?
Always.
You can't go without that.
Yeah, some people are repulsed by it, but I think it's great.
So now, did you still remember any Vietnamese words? I know that
Đi
you
đại.
What?
I probably screwed that up. Đi đại.
Yes.
I
Good.
remember
Good
that
job.
one. For some reason, I
Yes.
remember that one.
Going to pee. Đi
Yeah,
đái.
yeah.
Okay.
It's an important one to know.
Quý vị có nghe John nghe Taylor nói là đi đái đó là đi tiểu đó, đi tiểu xem nhá.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good job. Good job. What else?
I have ông nội. Like
Ông
grandpa.
nội.
Ông
Grandpa.
nội.
Okay.
And
you call her bà nội, right?
I call her bà nội.
Bà nội. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could impress you guys a little bit more, but
But those are good.
it's-
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've needed to bust any Vietnamese out.
Oh, so now I've watched you from the beginning, and my family, we all, and including all of our friends, we love you a lot. We support you all the way. What was your reaction after you found out that you did make it top 3, although you're top 5? I would root for you all the way.
Thank you. Honestly, I was really, really at peace with it, and I don't want to say relieved as if this was a negative experience. It's been incredible, but I really, I've said this a lot now, but I really just missed music, and I missed being able to listen to music and not be thinking about, oh, would this be good to do on the show, or having to memorize lyrics, or and just being able to play shows. For people who are there because of me as a musician, as opposed to, being a performer on this kind of show. As great as it's been, I really crave that. So I'm looking forward to that life again.
And speaking of music, at what age did you discover that you have this love for music and that you want to become a musician rather than just a singer?
I've been singing since forever. My parents, always talk about how I'd be walking around the house and kind of performing for everybody and being a little ham. And
How old were you then?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think I was just kind of born with that, with sort of a ability to hear music differently and a little bit more detailed. And I pretty much didn't do anything with it once I got into school. It just never. I always loved music and listening to it, but I never thought that's what I wanted to do with my life. And then come around like late high school, I started writing a lot and enjoying just writing lyrics, writing stories, whatever. And then I kind of picked up guitar and had fun with that, and then put the two together, and then attended some open mics just to see how it went if I tried to play my own stuff, and that's kind of how that started.
So now, did you find easier for you when you sit down and you write your own music and write your own thing? Did you find that comes easier with
Easier
you than performing?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm used to. Being able to just sit down and write and play. I've never had to really work a stage or worry about what I'm going to do with my body on stage. I've always
And how
just
you
kind
look
of
on
been able
stage.
Yeah. So yeah, of course it's easier, but it's been really cool experiencing this other side of music, this performance.
Have you ever sing a Vietnamese song? Perform a
I
Vietnamese
used
song?
to all the time.
Like what? Tell us.
I couldn't tell you the names of any of them. My grandma would put on CDs.
Karaoke?
No, she would put on CDs in her car, and I would hear them so much that I would eventually, I didn't know what I was saying, but I would just
Really?
be able to sing the song. And
Country type or pop type?
I think it was a little bit more poppy.
More poppy? Do you remember the singers or performers?
No, we're
Okay.
talking like
Well, years
a long
ago,
time ago.
so now, do you guys celebrate like Tết, Vietnamese Lunar New Year at home?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, red envelopes all day.
Red envelope?
Yeah, you know it's a good day when you
Yeah.
when you see those.
At least $100
At least,
each year,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Do you believe in that? Still celebrate each year? Because it's coming up. It's coming soon, right?
Yeah.
2015.
Anything that's important to her is important to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thưa quý vị, xin quý vị khán thính giả vẫn tiếp tục giữ màn hình SBTN. Chúng tôi sẽ trở lại trong giây lát. Chúng tôi xin cảm ơn sự theo dõi trở lại của quý vị khán thính giả. Nam ca nhạc sĩ Taylor John Williams là một người đã được rất nhiều người hâm mộ ở Hollywood nói riêng cũng như là ở khắp mọi nơi trong nước Mỹ cũng như là trên toàn thế giới và từng trình diễn nhiều lần trước khán giả. Và một trong những bài hát của anh mà Tô Uyên rất là thích đó là nhạc phẩm mang tên Royals của nữ ca sĩ trẻ Lorde. Và sau đây thì chúng tôi xin được gửi đến quý vị phần 2 của buổi phỏng vấn đặc biệt.
Cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy. Gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams. Crystal Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We're not caught up in your love affair. We'll never be royals. It's running in our blood. The kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby you're rule. Let me live that fantasy.
So now tell us about the coaches. I mean, Gwen, she seems like such an amazing coach, a great coach. What did you learn from working with Gwen the past weeks?
I learned how. I think I learned the proper way to carry yourself as somebody with her stature. You know, just being humble and just nice and down to earth and not being out of touch with just being a person, like a real person. And just being around that. You know, I mean, I don't feel like I'm not any of those things necessarily, but being around that and really seeing it firsthand has been really beneficial to me.
Did you get a chance to learn and watch the other coaches like Adam and Pharrell and Blake?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get a whole lot of one-on-one time with any of them, but yeah, there were moments and we had our conversations and they're all super cool people. They really seem to care about us and want us to do well, you know, even after the show.
Has The Voice changed your life or changed you at all?
Probably.
In what way?
I don't. I haven't gotten to go out into the real world yet, so I don't. I feel like everything that's happened to me is just within the
This bubble?
confines of the show.
Right.
So I don't. I would imagine that it has changed me. You know, probably mostly for the better. And
More fans and more friends?
more fans. That's all. That's all life is about. I'm kidding, but you know, I think I've gotten to really do what I needed to do with this experience, and I'm excited to see what the future brings because of it.
Has this experience taught you to be more mature as an artist in the way you perform or in the way how you deliver a song on
Sure.
stage?
I think I think it's inspired me to take it more seriously. Because I've always loved it so much, and I've always enjoyed the connection that I have with people when it comes to playing my own songs and even other people's songs that I connect to. But I've never worked harder than I have on this show, and I think that that's kind of created a different thing within me that I want to take into the real world and apply. You know, because if you want to make it in this business, you have to be willing to work
Hard.
really hard.
And not much sleep, I'm sure.
Not much sleep, no.
So now how many hours of sleep did you get each night since you got to LA?
Every day is different. I'd say on average probably 5.
Not so bad.
Not terrible.
As long as, you know, not 2 or 3, that's better,
Yeah,
right?
there's definitely been some of those nights. But
Really? And you know, I have to tell you, all the song choices that you picked in this competition, I thought they all were really, really good. And you create your own flavor, your own style. Did you get a lot of help from Gwen as a mentor, as a coach, when you go on each week and perform a song? Or did you more likely picked out your own songs?
Most of the song choices I picked, but she always had something, you know, be it big or small, to contribute that really, really helped with the performance as a whole. And that's the cool thing about her. She doesn't try to like really put her hands in what I was trying to do too much. She gave me a lot of kind of artistic freedom, and I really, really appreciated that. But yeah, I mean, just her allowing me to spread my wings and you know, kind of be there at the right times when I needed some guidance. And yeah, it was perfect.
Now, in terms of fashion, do you dress yourself, or Gwen helped you a little bit?
You know, I've always kind of had my own
Your own style?
idea of how I wanted to dress.
Oh.
And I could never afford these clothes, but yeah, you know, there were a couple performances where she, you know, had some ideas, and it was fun. But yeah, I try to represent myself a certain way, and it's worked
When
out.
you say certain way, can you be more descriptive?
I don't know. I know what I like, and I know what I don't like. More importantly,
What do you like and what don't you like?
I guess I just like nice clothes. You know,
It doesn't have to be expensive as long as you
no,
put well
no,
together, right?
I have no. It's weird. I just see something and I'm like, that's what I want to wear. It's not necessarily because it's a jacket or because it's a certain type of shirt. It's just I don't try to kind of define my style too much, and just roll with it.
And what don't you like?
What don't I like? I don't like white sneakers.
Why?
I just don't like them. I don't
It gets
like the way they
dirty so
look.
easily, or?
Yeah, I don't like white. I don't really like white shoes in general. I don't like jerseys.
Really?
I don't like Viking helmets. I don't like bowling shirts so much, but Adam pulls them off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right?
He can pull it off.
Right. So now, how would you define a good day for you? Like, how would Taylor define a good day for Taylor?
Good day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a heavy question. I think making it through it alive is definitely the first crucial step to a good day. Getting 3 square meals.
Healthy meals?
Pho is one of them that elevates it a little bit.
I should have bring you pho
doing-
from OC, Taylor.
You should,
Yeah.
You should have.
Oh, darn.
Next time.
Okay, next time.
Doing something creative, like if I can write a song, that always really elevates my mood and makes me feel productive. And then, you know, some good whiskey, maybe a movie.
What kind of movie? Is there a particular film that you are looking forward to go see this holiday, the holidays?
I really wanted to catch Nightcrawler. That looks super cool.
I had to tell you,
Is it good?
I've interviewed Jake Gyllenhaal for that movie, and I had to say he is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Good choice. Yes.
Cool.
I say yes, Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. What
All right,
else?
2 thumbs up. I honestly don't even really know what's out right now.
Besides Nightcrawler.
Just, I saw a preview for that the other day and it looked interesting. I'm kind of taken out of that kind of normal part of life, like knowing what movies are out.
It's okay, because you'll get to enjoy soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we have 4 contestants left. Who do you think going to win The Voice? We have Matt, we have Chris,
Craig.
Damien, and Craig.
I think they definitely all have a shot, especially since they all killed it with iTunes, and I think it's anybody's game right now. I would, if I had to put money on it, I'd probably say Matt.
Really?
If I absolutely had to, but
If you had to bet.
I wouldn't be like
Right.
feeling super good about that, just because I think
They're
anyone
all
of
so
them got a
good.
shot. Yeah.
But speaking of iTunes, congratulations, because your song, the song that you performed from Lord, hit the top 100 chart. I just read an article earlier. I'm like, what an amazing artist to read that. And I was like, I had to congratulate you. Great job.
Thank you.
Were you nervous when you found out that that song that you performed from Lord hit the top 100 billboards?
I was not nervous. No. Nope. I was a little nervous before I performed it, but that's it.
Of all the song choices you picked for the season, can you tell us which song did you consider most challenging to perform on stage? From Taylor Swift to Lord.
I think Blank Space was
Really?
the most challenging for me.
Why?
Mostly because I just kind of had a weird week. I had a weird few days, and
Were you sick or what happened?
no, I was a little. I mean, we were all sleep deprived, so that's no excuse. But just some personal stuff that was kind of messing with me a little bit. So it was difficult only in that sense that I felt like my heart wasn't totally in it, and that's kind of the staple of what I do. You know, I'm not by any means the best singer on the show, and I think a lot of what I bring is just a connection with what I'm doing, and it didn't happen for me with that, and I think that's a big reason why I didn't go through, which is cool, which is fine with me. You know, we're all going to go home very soon, tomorrow, so and I'm really excited to focus on my career after the show.
And when you speak, everyone will leave tomorrow. Have you planned out what you will do once you get back to Portland, Oregon? What's your next step?